The AgWeek Cereals Crop Tour is sponsored by National Wheat Foundation, Anthem Oats, Meridian Seeds, Erickson Custom Operations, AKE Safety Equipment, Advanced Grain Handling Systems, and LCS.
Our cereal crops tour continues this week. Ariana Schumacher takes a look at the cereal grains in South Central South Dakota.
Thanks, Emily. Today I'm joined here with Brian Jorgensen, the Chief Agronomy Operations Officer at Jorgensen Land and Cattle in Ideal, South Dakota. So Brian, just tell me a little bit about some of the conditions we're seeing in our cereal grain crops this year.
Well, this year I would say that the cereal grain crops have not really experienced a bad day. The conditions have been almost perfect since we planted the spring grains, and the winter seeded grains too had wonderful conditions last fall. The spring grains have wonderful conditions this spring, so we're looking at a record crop.
And were you seeing any diseases or anything like that affecting the crop this year?
Yeah, there was a little bit of striped rust occurring in the winter wheat, very, very little in the spring grains. I'm not a fungicide user, or at least I try not to be, and so far I think we're going to be just fine.
What about pest? What kind of pest have you been seeing this year?
A very, very minimal amount of pests. Even in our alfalfa, we didn't spray any insecticide this year. We had very minimal impact from insects. So I'd say it's been a really good spring.
And how have these conditions kind of compared to the past few years?
I would say this is one of the best since probably 2017. In terms of yield potential and weather, it's been almost perfect.
I know you started cutting a little bit. What kind of yields are you seeing, and what do you expect to see?
I'm expecting well above average on our winter wheat. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of 80 and 90 bushel yields. As far as the spring grains, I would expect the spring wheat, just the way it looks, to probably be in the mid to high 60s. And oats, boy, it's hard to guess, but I want to say well above 130, 140. It's going to be really good.
Well, thank you so much, Brian.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
In Ideal, South Dakota, I'm Ariana Schumacher for AgWeek.
Thanks for watching AgweekTV on YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe. We put out new videos every Saturday.